Sully made a point to show some of the evidence that was taken from the Darlie Routier home. One of them was a tray, a gray tray with a white substance and a razor blade and a straw. And she used that as a place to start when going after Darren, because he was involved, with a little bit of cocaine use in 1996 as a wealthy young business owner, yuppie. It's pretty normal around then. But what she didn't do is talk about the pills that were found in Darlie's bedroom and in her bathroom. I can show you because there's way more than what Beja was dealing with. Bottle of hydroxyzine, 1/3 full. It's commonly known as Vistaril. Back then, they called them Atarax. And Atarax, I mean, they'll light you up. They'll relax you. I'm on Vistaril. I take 300 milligrams a night before sleep, and they light you up. They put you to sleep. Bottle of Logan with 5 pills. Logan is commonly known as Klonopins, which is another street drug to this day. So are Atarax. It's a street drug to this day, the pills that you can get. They have 5 pills in it. Uh, so we've got 2 street drugs already in the first one, And let's see, two white unknown pills. Bottle of diazide, 10 pills. That is what they call hydrochlorothiazide today. It's a water pill. It's probably from where she was pregnant or she developed some type of edema. Unknown green pills, 9 unknown white pills. Bottle of Trimox with 18 amoxicillin. That can be used for to treat probably a yeast infection from being pregnant. Unknown brown and pink pills. Loose brown and pink pills. Bottle of Pondamin with 2 pills. This would be the fen. That's what I think that is. Yeah, that's the fen. That's weight loss. Tetracycline with 13 pills. That's another medicine that will treat UTIs and yeast infections. Unknown green pills. Look at all these unknown pills. The first 2 are used to get you high. Uh, let's see what we got. Unknown white tablet. Unknown pink pill. Video of the crime scene. Motrin bottle with 5 green pills. Unknown amount of other pills. Motrin is not green. And it's never been green. 7-day medicine container with red pills and 4 white pills. So she had a container. She had a 7-day. Somebody was on some serious meds over there, right? Playgirl magazine. That's because she won't apologize for loving her husband. Bottle of Fendor with 12 pills. That's for weight loss. Bottle of Vectids with 33 pills. I believe that is another medicine that deals with bacterial infection and UTI. What the hell is that girl? Bottle of Linden with 13 pills. I think what they mean to write there is linden, and that is a natural supplement uh, for relaxation. And we have Celdane with 8 pills, which was taken off the market uh, because it caused heart problems. I believe it's a diet pill. I'm going to take a look here. It's also an antihistamine. Augmentin with 2 pills in it. We know that's for bacterial infection as well. What's going on down there, girl? Okay, we also have 1 bottle of Micro K10 with 18 pills. That is the potassium chloride to help with your urine flow, your kidney function. Pornographic videotape. Ashtray with 3 marijuana roaches. So we had a lot of drugs going on in there as well. These are, the Atarax and the Klonopins. But you had so many that they didn't even know what they were. You had a lot that were for infections, one for swelling, but she had 3 or 4 different ones for like a UTI or something. So what's going on down there, girl? What's going on down there? It hurt? You getting a little. What's happening? 2 towels from basket in the laundry room. 3 damp towels from the laundry room. But this right here, 1 pink vibrator, 1 beige vibrator, 1 white vibrator. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a vibrator by its toe. What you doing, Darlie? You had them things. What? I bet this vibrator had like a 354 speed in it and it was causing infections, right? Instead of bzzz, hers went. What'd you do? Tear that thing up, girl? You beat it plumb to death, didn't you? But no, these right here in response to this is what she wanted Beja to go back to the house and get these out of there. She was so depressed and confused and upset, and she couldn't think right, and she didn't know what was going on, and blah, 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 blah. But please go get my vibrators, Beja. I don't want the police to find those. The one's got posi traction on it. Holy shit. The fuck is that? Is that Sully without the filter? No, she's got some shit on her face there. She got a couple of one's it there, one's it there, one's it there, one's it there, another one right there. Look at that. Bags under them eyes. She looks a little bit like Gene Wilder. Oh, oh, let's take a look here. Dana Stahl was employed with Jack Properties Incorporated for approximately 3 weeks, during which time she talked excessively about personal matters. She had discussed her sisters being molested as a child by her father. Well, Danelle, you said it never happened. She had discussed being employed at Tesnik and business being slow and having to find another job. She brought a large roll of film into the office of her sister's house. A white lion cub playing with her and her nephews and her brother in law. She said the lion belonged to a friend of her sister and had cost $7,000. She had discussed her sister being molested as a child by her father. Oh, this is Tammy who worked at Cuplex. This is Beja Jovel's daughter. This is a statement that she gave regarding drugs and molestation. Tammy said Darlie had a contraceptive called Norform implanted in her arm that was supposed to keep her from getting pregnant for 5 years. Darlie changed a whole lot, and Darren said that since Darlie has that thing in her arm, she was different. Darlie got mad at Tammy, and Tammy is still not sure why. She thinks it was because Darren befriended her at the time of her husband went back to Thailand. Darren took Tammy to breakfast to try to console her about her separation. Darlie found out and treated her differently from that point on. According to Tammy, Darlie didn't want kids. Darlie didn't like to cook. After the second baby, Tammy saw Darlie a couple of times. Tammy felt Darlie was still mad about something and acted differently towards her. She said nobody knew anything about the third pregnancy. Darlie lost it or something. We don't know. The rumor has it that uh, she wanted an abortion, and Darren said he'd take care of it if she got her boobs done. That's a rumor. I don't know. On the day of the murders, Darren was at Complex, and in talking with him, he said he wanted to have a girl and wants more babies. He looked old and tired and different. Next day, Tammy was shocked because when she arrived at work, Complex, she learned of the murders. She hasn't talked to Darlie since the murders and has seen Darren and is afraid to talk to him because she doesn't know what to say. Darlie did tell Tammy about her sexual abuse as a child. She was abused by her stepfather, and it started around the age of 8. Darlie's mother knew and didn't do anything. Tammy stated that after Darlie had babies, her personality changed. She always wanted more and more material things. Darren did tell Tammy that business wasn't so good. It was at this time that he wanted to go to Thailand and get some good drugs and sell them. Tammy related that all the people that Darlie and Darren hung around with do drugs, marijuana and cocaine. At first, she didn't want to believe that Darlie could do such a thing, but now she believes that Darlie did it. Tammy Lisa Jovel. Okay, correction. This isn't Tammy Jovel. This is Tammy. It starts with S. Sagata Plun or something like that. Her name is. But she was a person who had worked at Complex with Darren. And Darren Wood still did business with Complex. That's why he was still back and forth. You'd see him there. That's why he was there. But correction, that's not Tammy Lisa Jovel. It's not. Here's the rest of the statement from Jennifer Hikes. And it talks about partying with Darren and Dion. You know, so there was some drug use going on there in the family.